thinking back to that time I visited the studio, Dax, I lose sleep about how well Sefton Hill dodged the question about the Joker in one of our interviews. And I'm sure it was just, he was just Neo in the Matrix, because very specifically, like, is the Joker in this game? And he said specifically, the Joker is dead. And he goes, dead, 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 dead. And it's like, well, why would anybody ask a follow-up question about that? He is technically correct.
Genius.
Yeah, that was the line, wasn't it? Dead, 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 dead.
Yeah. It's absurd. Just in general, Dax, how the hell did you guys hide Mark Hamill being in that game for so long? It is one of the greatest feats of the industry, I think, to keep that a secret until the game launched, right?
Yeah. I know, for a game that had so much focus on it and so many people kind of curious about it, and, it was surprisingly leak-free. And, when Mark came to do... I think at one point he was wearing a disguise to go in to do voice sessions.
As the Joker.
Yeah.
Like, we went to stupid extremes to keep that aspect of it a secret. And even in communications early on, Sefton and I came up with this system called the red list and the green list. And any feature that was on the green list was able to be, given to DC and to Warner, and for their marketing and PR teams to build campaign details out of and put on T-shirts and put in strategy guides and all that. And anything that's on the red list didn't even leave Rocksteady. Like, it was absolutely on lockdown. And so Sefton would sort of have the final call on which features went on the red list and which features went on the green list. And of course, Joker's presence in the game was top of the red list.
That's amazing.
From day one, and it was just as strict as that. Like, everyone on the team knew you cannot let this leak out, because it's everything. Like, it's the game. It's the trilogy. So everyone on the team took that deadly seriously, and I've got to pay them so much respect for how much gravity that one reveal carried for everyone who knew about it.
It's just amazing. And I think it goes to show just the faith that, Warner Brothers and DC had in Rocksteady, that, who knows what the numbers would have been. They would have sold 15% more copies if they could have had Joker in the trailer or something, but to hold that line and not let them be like, well, let's just tease it. Let's cut to black and then have the Joker laugh. I'm sure there were 1,000 of those discussions, like, just a little bit, please, Rocksteady.
Yeah. Well, when you've got something like the Batmobile in there as well, I mean, there was no shortage of conversation points about the Batmobile, the fact that it's, pursuit mode and battle mode and so many other ways that it changed up the gameplay.
And we also had the Arkham Knight.
Right.
Which kind of hides the other twist. People got people guessing about that one. Not asking other questions.
And it was a lot of you all insisting he's an absolutely new character. We invented him. And it's like, okay, all right, I played that game. I don't know how I feel about that messaging, but the Joker stuff was brilliant. MinnMax is a Patreon about games, friends, and getting better. The Deepest Dive is the best, most thorough discussions about games on the internet. Prove us wrong, please. The MinnMax Show podcast airs every Thursday. Patreon supporters vote on what we stream every single week, and a whole lot more. Give us a shot, try subscribing to the YouTube channel, and we hope we can win you over.